Yo guys, Features Gaming here and welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're back on Euro Truck with another episode of the Trucking Career, episode 22 today. And today I've installed the sound mod and I'm also going to be using TrackIR as well. So firstly, before I install the mod, we did in the last episode finish a job from London to Sheffield, and I also parked it up at the service station as well, ready to install the mod. But firstly, I need to go to my game preferences, I think. Or is it my controls? I think it's actually my controls. And I need to change this to high power mode. And you'll see why I need to do that in a minute. So let's go and drive and install this mod. So as I said, I am going to be using TrackIR, so we're going to be able to, move the camera left and right just by me moving my head. So let's just get into the world right now. Here we go. So as you can see, TrackIR running smoothly. I can see everything. So let's just move over to the thingy-majig over here. So obviously we haven't installed it just yet. But now let's go in, service. We'll repair the damage that we need to as well, just 270. And let's go install the mod. So I think it's in here, and you can see it is a Scania V8 type thing. So we're going to go with this one, an 845 brake horsepower, because that should be quite a bit. And as you can see, the heavy cargo has gone up quite a bit. So it might be that we can take a special cargo today. Let's go and equip that, and just listen to how this sounds like when I put my foot on the gas. Hear that? Oh yeah, that is the engine we're going to be running. So yeah, let's go to the freight market and see what we can take. I'm not really wanting to go all the way down to Iberia yet. I think we'll do another job firstly, just, seeing what we can do. So I think we should probably take one of these heavy cargoes. So this high-tech device does offer us more money going to the same place. The only difference is that one's quite wide. The excavator bucket is quite easy. But I think the high-tech device could be a good thing. And because we're using TrackIR as well, it would be a test as well. So I might go ahead and do that. We'll also get a free tank of fuel, and we will also get a we'll refuel our sleep as well, and might change as well. So that will mean that we don't have to pay for fuel, because as I said in the last episode, I'm quite low on fuel. So I might need to, think about upgrading, or, well, not upgrading, but refueling. But we'll go and pick up this trailer. It should be over here somewhere. Let's just go over there right now. It shouldn't be too bad. I don't like how it revs out in one gear for quite some time. It should be... Wait, am I even in the right lane? No, I actually need to be in this lane. Lol. I don't like how it keeps revving out. There's no need for it. We're gonna get nowhere. You're letting me go. No, don't roll back. This makes me think that we're not even in gear sometimes. Alright, well, let's go and pick up the trailer. This is it, high-tech device. I mean, we're still, a little bit under things, but I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. Truck's tanks were refilled and driving hours rescored, yeah. So obviously it's now daytime as well. Look at that. The first time of looking at these, you know, these cinematics and good graphics as well. Love it. I think it's still like early morning though, so shouldn't be too bad. So obviously we have got this attention thing about the route advisor and everything like that. So yeah, I think without further ado, let's just get started. All right, let's go. Shall we have the beacons on? Do we even have any beacons? Yeah, we have some on the top and everything. Shouldn't be too bad. Right. We did that quite good. Something stuck in my throat. And this is quite heavy, so, well, quite heavy and quite wide as well, so. Gonna be a challenge. Good with TrackIR though, because I can just, you know, keep looking in a mirror. I'm gonna clip anything. At the moment, I'm just trying to get a feel for how wide the trailer actually is, and then trying to, you know, use something off the dash to, you know, position myself mainly. Also, I'm trying to look ahead as well to see, you know, like what kind of, you know, obstacles we can, you know, occur as well. And then seeing if there's anywhere like I can try and avoid it as most I can as well. This could be an issue, but there's a sign there. Oh, thankfully. Still running about 90 frames a second, so nothing really has changed by just activating TrackIR. That's quite good. Is it going to rain again? It is looking quite dark. Hopefully it's just, you know, a dark cloud. It's not too bad. Oh, man. I honestly hate it when a wild load comes the other way. So you just feel like, you know, that trailer flag is, you know, going to hit them. You get eyes on the road as well, though. This is not a job that we can, you know, just be messing around with. It's quite difficult. Shouldn't be too long as well, with it only being, you know, like a 2-hour journey. Hopefully we can get on the motorway and then it'll be a bit easier. Get my lights on as well. I mean, it is 5 in the morning, so it should clear up a bit further on, but shouldn't be too bad. Okay, I've kind of got an estimated guess of where I can be when nothing will destroy my trailer, basically. And I've kind of based it off what I've been doing mainly. The thing is, when we get onto one of the road, these whole markings will change. I've kind of estimated this right here is okay, with the solid line just being in between the front of the dashboard and going into like the sat nav thing there. So here I feel is kind of good. Maybe something like this as well. It's hard to explain, but hopefully you can see what I mean. We're actually going to go 48. I'm going to look in the cruise control at 48. Yes, it is 50, but I think 48 is just easier, just so I can, you know, just double check that when something comes, I'm okay to, you know, go past it. And when there's, you know, no signs or anything on, you know, on the other side, like move, you know, over a little bit to the right, just to, you know, to make sure that, you know, my trailer won't smash into anything. The same with signs. If there's nothing on the other side, I'll probably just move over a little bit just so I make sure that I have that clearance. But just normal driving, I know that I can probably just be here. But going well so far. Hopefully we can continue that. I mean, obviously we are losing speed because, you know, we don't have the right power at the moment. I think mainly we just need to get a few more axles, a few more powered axles, and we'll, you know, have a bit more power in, you know, the rear tires to push this car, because at the moment I think it's only power going to the front wheels at the moment, so I don't think, you know, we're getting the power that we really need. And obviously with gear ratios as well, they kind of need to be a bit better. We mainly need to just be in a higher gear so we can get, you know, the torque that we need. But the engine sounds pretty beastly. My heart jumped out of my skin when that trailer was starting to, you know, come closer and closer. My heart was just getting faster and faster. They didn't want to make sure that I hit into it. Hopefully I can keep this 100% record all the way down to Birmingham. So that's where we're going, right? It's Birmingham, right? Let me just double check. Does not actually say. Fantastic. Obviously we will see when we get closer. Yeah, that's one thing about my TrackIR. I like having to, you know, move over and, you know, press, you know, the buttons that I need to. Because the TrackIR is, you know, like not that closer, you know, like not that far away. Me move, you know, like I have to move like probably about 10 meters just to click something on my keyboard. And, you know, with my mic being in the way, my mic arm, I have to try and, you know, like maneuver around it or something like that. So just bear that in mind. But we've nearly just got an hour remaining. We're about 42 miles away, so not long at all. I reckon we'll probably have this finished within the next, I'd like to say 5 minutes. But obviously I don't know what, you know, what problems we can probably encounter on this journey. Luckily, I think it's always been side roads, which, in my opinion, are probably the hardest things with a special transport job, these side roads, because they're quite tight and narrow. And, you know, you got things coming at you the other way. Motorways are the easiest ones. Like these roads, these tight and twisty roads, these are probably, you know, like the killers. Did he actually go into the refueling station so I had a bit more, so, you know, it wasn't going to be a threat of, you know, being absolutely obliterated by my trailer. Smart thinking. You just saw a wide trailer? Nope. Let's get my foot down. That was a weird sound for the trailer of the truck. It's like a whistle. I think the biggest dangers that you really need to look out for when doing a special transport job is honestly, you know, making sure that, you know, you're as close to the barrier that you can with, you know, not being able to, you know, hit the barrier. And also wide loads coming from the other direction as well. I think that's another killer that you need to watch out for, because, you know, they can take out your trailer if you're not careful. So you need to make sure that you have that clearance. Right. There's another thing. 90-degree turns. Try to keep it on the middle, because obviously, you know, with the steerable axles at the back, we could hit into something that we don't want to. And obviously turning the 90 degrees is not the easiest thing in the world. And then getting up a very steep ramp with not a particularly powerful trailer. But I think we did it. Now we just need to wait for the rear escort. Luckily the police officer stopped all the traffic down there, so it didn't cause us any issues. Alright. Plain sailing from here, even though we've got like 39 minutes remaining, so it might just be that we're turning off at the next exit. Yeah, I can see the escort van in the middle of that truck. That truck is probably thinking, come on, come on, come on, let's go, let's go. No! Because the rear escort just pulled out in front of him. I'm stuck behind one of my fellow truckers doing a heavy transport job. I can remember I did see, well, it wasn't exactly a heavy transport, like there wasn't really any escorts, but it was, you know, like a, you know, it was a tricky job that I saw a real life trucker doing. I didn't have any escorts or anything, you know. It was when I was coming home from school one day, I think, and I saw the weight of how heavy they were loading was, because their tyres were sunken pretty much into the ground. I don't know what their tyre pressure was, but I can tell you it wasn't high. Or as high as it should have been. But yeah, the trailer axles were just like sunken into the ground. Being careful there, just, you know, trying not to make sure that I whack anything out. Oh, this is easier because I can actually see the flag on this mirror. I can't really exactly see it on that mirror, but I do have a very good estimate of where it could be. But that destination was so Birmingham, which we are just pulling into now, just making sure that, you know, I try and get my bearings back on where to position myself in the road. I think probably around here-ish. Just trying to, you know, imagine a white line myself. We go a bit out. I know I'm not keeping the car going, you know, like exactly in between the escort, but it's so wide. On narrow roads like this, you do need, you know, to kind of, you know, position yourself a bit wider than normal. Just trying to keep the trailer out as much as I can. See, I don't know where the clearance is. Just had our first drop of frames as well. Oh, that's another thing. I have actually installed the new GeForce graphics. When I recorded the last video, I don't think I did that. So that's cool. Hello everyone! Thanks for coming out and watching me deliver this cargo. Oh Jesus Christ, this is going to be tight. That person in the car was very close to having their wing mirror taken off by me. Alright, just a few more meters now and we can complete this very tricky special transport jobs absolutely faultless. Which I'll be very, very happy about indeed. It's been quite fun. Very challenging. Quite early on in the series as well. I was not expecting to, you know, take a job quite this extortionate, you know, in the 22nd episode. But I think we've done it pretty good. Now, I've actually made a mistake. I should have positioned myself more to the middle of the thing. Which means when I'm turning this, I'm very close to having the axles mount the curb and everything, and I do not really fancy that. But we managed to get through there unscathed. Now we just need to pull into the activation zone, drop off the trailer. Job's a good one, pick up the paperwork and things like that. There we go. Awesome. Absolutely faultless drive. I'm happy with that. Excellent rating. Actually took us 6 hours, but you know, we were going quite slow. Well, actually 7 hours if you round that up. I was expecting to level up from that. I mean, come on, but yeah. There you go. We did that job completely faultless. Not London. I was about to say London to Birmingham, but no, it was Sheffield to Birmingham. Don't really see any kind of discoverables we can find because we've already been to Birmingham. We've pretty much discovered the entire south of the UK. I think now we need to, you know, go up to, you know, like places like Aberdeen, Edinburgh, Newcastle, and stuff like that. We've actually already been to Zurich as well, which is weird because I don't remember anything like this. Like when we went to Arnsbrook and stuff like this. It was probably when we had Pro Mods active. Obviously, I do want to, you know, try and visit Iberia soon. And hopefully as well, Pro Mods will be able to release a Iberia mod as well. So we could expand it as well. This has got a load of cities around here. Dortmund, Duisburg, Dusseldorf. Can't wait to, you know, adventure off and see, you know, different cities. Parts of Russia. Kaliningrad and, you know, stuff like that. Estonia. Obviously down here as well in Turkey and stuff like that. Italy. Can't wait to, you know, explore all of these things. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, then leave a like on it. That'd be awesome. And thank you very much. Also, make sure to subscribe as well if you haven't done so already, as I do daily streams on the channel. But apart from that, I'm going to go now. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Until then, take care and peace out.